Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your body right. Backstreet's back, alright. Is that what they do? Open a web browser. Everybody just clap your hands. All your brothers and your sisters' friends. There's a band, there's a dancer band. Band's a band, na 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 na. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you wanted? Better rock your body right, everybody. All right, let's pause this because it's going to bug me. Let's go and open Steam. Let's open Sword of Convallaria. I might start. I really want to play both Entropy. And I really want to play Golden Sun. I want to play Golden Sun more, but Entropy's new. Why? I want to fucking quit my job so bad so I can just play the video games that I want. There will never be enough time until I retire to play all the video games I want. And then when I retire, I'm just going to die because I will have not taken care of myself. It's an unavoidable tragedy. There's nothing that can make me start working out now. It's already too late. So the only solution is to retire earlier, all right? Which requires money. Oh, it always requires money. If only it's really hard for someone in their 20s to give a shit about retiring. I'll tell you that. Now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, I care a lot about retiring. Not about like some specifics of it, but there's definitely, like in my 20s, I'm like, retire. I'll never retire. I'll just work for the rest of my fucking life, loser. God. And now I'm like, bruh. Well, I wish it showed me the ranks here. You're only ranked 12? Good. You're only ranked 12? We might take you to rank 13. And it is more juice. Why is the game quiet? It's scaring me. I would like to... I want to start to get all my characters. Oh, let's sort by power. Let's sort by power. How about no? You crazy Dutch bastard. We've got these 3 1-stars. I just feel like I don't care. But maybe she's great. Performing a non-instant single target attack. Shoots a crossbow bolt at the target. That's not that good. If it was not the non-instant, it might be good. So we're probably not going to use instant demon hunting trap. That's just a beast trap. She's a liar. Before receiving an attack, an active single target attack from an enemy within 3 tiles by his eye, character performs a preempt, teleports behind them, performs damage. Yeah, that's okay. Recovers 1 energy, gains Dark Devour, increased crit by 45%, generates 30% lifesteal, and doubles the bonus damage from the trait skill based on the target's missing energy, lasting for 4 turns. Then you get a debuff for a couple turns. Oh, dispels all debuffs, recovers 1 energy, and gains a mana ward. Increase your defense, you get magical shield. Before being attacked by magical attacks, grants immune to action effects for 4 turns. Alright. Under 10% physical damage when performing a back attack, ignores target's physical shield. I mean, that's like kind of actually pretty good, right? Because it's not piercing damage. So like piercing damage reductions won't matter, but I feel like this must be an older character. Before a non-instant single target attack, steals 3 buffs from the target, and after the attack transfers 3 buffs from the character to the target. All right. Ignores reaction skills. First deals 40% damage to the target, then deals 100% damage. For the second hit, for each 1 energy the target is missing, the skill multiplier increases by 30% up to a maximum of 190. So up to, they only have to be missing 3 energy. That seems like fine. Doesn't seem great. You get a bunch of magical shield. Oh, you cool to, you basically, I will say that is, this is actually kind of an interesting scaling though, right? If you're taking a look here, it's 150% of her magic defense goes into shield. Which means like this is a character and 35% of that goes into physical attack. So there is a way where it's like, if physical attack is still, I think, probably #1, right? Because all this is, there's a little bit, but if you're getting enough magic defense where you're capping it out, yeah, it's still like, it's a good defensive stat and offensive stat, but still you get 100% of your physical attack added to your physical attack, because that's like the stat. So you're getting less of this, but it is a way if you're already getting a lot of physical where you could have like HP as a secondary stat, and that'll increase the how big a shield can get. Is this an instant? No, so it would trigger that. Okay. Before attacking, deal that. Will perform a non-instant single target active attack on characters with magic attack greater physical attack. Deplete 1 energy from the target and deals additional damage. So she does do if someone, she's just good at killing. It is kind of interesting to kill mages, but I think I'd rather have my lower rarity characters up. Like, I think I still need to build this guy. I'm not impressed with this guy. Upon entering this form, gains physical shield and magical shield equal to 20% of your HP. Can act again. You get big stats. Knockback distance is increased by a tile, and when causing collision, you deal more damage. Immunity to disrupt, toughness, and class skills gain ward piercer. I mean, it's like, it's cool. You get a bunch of HP. 16% is a lot. It goes up to 28%. This guy has a huge amount of HP. Probably because Watchers are just going to kill him. But 20% of your HP you get in free physical and magical shield at the start of battle. And then you get another 10%. This still has a cooldown of 2 turns? Okay. You do transform almost immediately, though. You probably can transform on the first turn if you just give yourself a Shape Frost armor, right? Yeah. Increase charge distance by a tile. It can stack up to 2 times, but you can't stack it up to 2 times. And it does knockback distance, so, I mean, it greatly increases your range. But I love energy depleting blow, but it's probably not what they need. I guess you could use this too. This is the same amount of energy, but this is just a better skill, but it would allow me to get energy depleting blow. Yeah, but then you wouldn't get this, which is probably his only attack, right? 110% damage and knocking back by 2 tiles. You can get up to 70% damage. I just think this guy sounds bad. I just don't think this guy sounds very good. Like, I'm reading it, and I'm just not impressed. I feel like he's less good than the silver units, you know? Hey, how you doing, Ga Earth? I want to use some Dreadhusk today if I can. Let's find let's equip. Let's equip. Do you have strike back? You don't have a strike back. You do get that counterattack storm from this, right? Yeah. It might be better than this, so maybe the strike backs will be good. And then you definitely want this, I think. You just want a shit ton of HP, right? Because your HP gets higher, it makes this deal more damage. Still, though, like, you'll take a lot of damage doing that. Immune to blind. I don't think this is... I don't know what sand damage does. Dust. I don't know if this attack's that good. This attack seems pretty solid, though. How hard is this to level this guy? We probably should level up everything to 55 first, right? Is there any other... Yeah, these element units, it's probably time. It's probably time for all these units that are level 50 to go to 55. All right, I was trying to... So this whole effort is just me to decide how I want to spend my energy. And I've decided I think I'm going to spend it for now on experience. I would like to level up more of these characters. Everybody. Let's just burn some of this. We don't need to burn a shit ton. Because I think we're going to do a couple guard stages today. Get some more rewards. My eternal rewards. But I would like to get, I don't know, down to like 100. Because then we get another 60 from the thing today. Beep. Beep. And we'll do one more. Very little experience, right? But now we could probably go, we could level up a couple things. We still have, like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, because, I mean, I want everything at level 60, but let alone, like, these are level 1, and I have 3 level 1, basically, level 1 characters here as well. I just, like, I don't know, something about, I don't even know what this guy does. I just, when I get a new legendary from, like, a random pull, I'm like, I don't want to fucking read this whole kit, bro. It's already tough enough every 2 weeks to have to read a new book just to understand what a character does. An additional skill, Sigil Full Liberation. Can be used when not having Sigil Overdraw. It's like, oh, what's Sigil Overdraw? HP cannot be restored above 30%. Okay. If you don't have Sigil Overdraw, you change your character's HP to 30% and gain 10 stacks of Liberation. In addition, gains Physical Shield and Magical Shield equal to 30% of HP. Varies with star level. Okay. For 3 turns, then receives Sigil Overdraw for 4 turns. Varies with star level. Got it. If Liberation is less than 10 stacks and does not have Sigil Overdraw, forcibly triggers this skill. So his turn's going to start. He's immediately going to drop to 30 HP. The challengers. So he gives himself 10 liberation stacks at the start of his turn immediately. Boom! Then jumps to target location, then deals 60% damage to all enemies in a 3x2 area directly in front and deals physical defense down 3 for 2 turns. If this skill only hits one enemy, damage increases to 120%, does double. 1 time per round. 1 time per round. Oh, if 10 stacks of liberation, it becomes instant. Well, you start with 10, so this is just an instant skill, right? That, I mean, that's pretty, that sounds pretty good. I mean, I guess he must have a lot of good stuff. Shattered Shackles. When attacked by unshackle skills, final damage taken increases by 1% per stack up to 30 stacks. Okay. Well, that seems, that reads pretty strong. I mean, I'm sure this guy's fucking jacked. They're all unshackle. They are all unshackle. Single target attack deals 100% damage. After attacking, inflicts taunted and the challenger on the enemy for 2 turns. The character gains basic resistance. Cool. 1 stack of Gladiator Supreme. When actively attacked by enemies within 1 tile, perform strike back. Can be activated 1 time per round. Strike back ignores the target's obstinate. What the fuck's obstinate? When the challengers exist within the character's strike back range, strike back target Strike back targets the closest challenger instead. Okay. This is kind of interesting. So if someone comes up and attacks you, you attack who? You attack the guy. You don't even strike back against the same target, huh? Then it does a lot more. Each stack increases strike back damage by 20%, strike back range by 1 tile, and strike back count by 1, up to 4 stacks. When at 4 stacks, additionally increase physical attack by 50% when striking back. Okay. When having poison ready, consumes it after attacking. Okay, so this doesn't sound like this is... It's a single target attack that just deals damage. You inflict taunted and the challenger on the enemy, but it doesn't like lock them in place or anything. This is the one that prepares for 1 turn, 180% damage. When the preparation begins, inflicts move 3 for 1 turn. Taunted the challenger on the target for 2 turns. The character gains basic resistance of 1 stack Gladiator Supreme. So he'll use his 10 stacks of liberation here. That's, my god, like everything is... These are all unique, bro. Oh. I mean, this could be... Who has preparation skills? So, this could be used by Guzman. This could be used by Nungal. Who else has preparation skills? I mean, obviously he does. You probably will never use this. This is definitely a meme, right? I suspect this is like a low star meme, and then a high star you don't use it again. At the end of the turn, if the 10 stack liberation effect of Unshackle skills was not triggered, gain poised and ready, and then 5 stacks of liberation. So he can get 4 stacks of Gladiator Supreme pretty easily. When actively attacked by enemies within a tile, you perform a strike back. It can be activated 1 time per round. But each stack increases your strike back damage. And you actually use your basic attack? Yeah. It goes up to 4 tiles. 80% more damage in 4 count. And at 4, you also get 50% bonus physical attack. Bro, every single one of his skills... This guy has more unique skills than any character I've seen, bro. He has more than Ragnita. Oh, this is why I don't like reading these new characters. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Passive 1, passive 2, passive, reaction. At least these are reactions. 100% physical damage against targets on dust tiles or affected by control. Damage is increased by 30%. Or you just get the 20% lifesteal. I mean, you probably take the Sandfall Breach, right? Okay, well, these up here are surprisingly... I guess they've started putting, like, nothing up here sometimes, huh? Because you're not going to use either of these. There's almost... I think there's almost no world you'll use either of those. What the fuck is Sigil's Protection? Trade already has this effect. Changes to increase healing received by 30%. After casting or triggering Sigil Full Liberation. This is some dumb defensive stuff. No one cares about that. Okay, so this just gives you poison ready pretty much all the time. But isn't that what this already does? I guess this happens at the end of your turn, not at the start of it. I don't know, man. It's just like, it's not, for me, it's not fun to use characters that were released when I wasn't playing. I'm not gonna level them up. We're gonna spend this currency on this guy right here. Just like that. And we will get, which one is the one that requires rainbow? That requires 3 rainbow. We'll take these characters up to rank 9. I think rank 9 is good because it doesn't make them take any rainbow. But I do need some unshackle skills. Who does the most damage? Probably you. You probably do some. Oh, actually, in that Hosna stage, let's just go take a look really quick. This will be a character we build because this is pretty rough for me to do. So let's take a look at what her element is. She's probably a destroyer. She's a assassin. So the shield guy might actually be the best. Assassin. So you might actually want to do this guy instead. Do you have, what's your unshackle skill? Single target attack. 5, you deal additional piercing damage. Yeah. Okay. We'll level you up. Except for the physical defense down. Yeah, I just don't like these characters that, well, you don't need any characters. I don't think. I guess is what I would say. It depends on what you want to do, but you don't need any characters. You need at least one, I guess, to go into the fight. But yeah. I just don't like these characters that came out when I wasn't playing. Not because I don't like the character, but it's like, because Shams would probably be used all the time if I played when he came out. But because I didn't, he feels like kind of fake to me, you know? All right, I think we're going to do... How do I burn through these lame ass... You actually have to complete one of these things to get there. You can see I made it to fight 3. And I was like, that's plenty. That's plenty. Actually, when does this release? In 2 days. This mode is so fucking boring to do more than once. It's fun to do once as a progression, but it's like, hey, do this 4 times a week? Yeah, fucking right, bro. I'm gonna spend any time doing this. I'm gonna just end it. Take the trophy of the 1, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to burn this freaking... But I want the stuff, but it's like, ugh, my God. Is there anything else coming to the store? I don't think so. I don't want to spend it. I want to do guard trials. Let's look at guard trial number 7. Let's look at guard trial number 7. This looks rough. Are these the guys that do the infinite? Oh, when we dash forward, we attack 10 times. So you automatically get ward broken. When taking damage while injured, you perform Bloodline Awakening, so you could transform even when it's not your turn. Then you can't die. You actually don't seem like you're that bad. Let's just put... Power! Always by power. Rarity, please. Rarity. I know I gotta scroll further, but at least I know where the character's at and I'm not wandering for it. Let's, do you only gain ward piercer? No, you gain ward piercer from the Silver Wolf, right? Yeah. Let's see how these guys do it. Once a day? I'm not doing it once a day, bro. You just do the normal one after the first completion. I'm not even doing the ruthless one. Like it's just not fun to do multiple times. Like when it was a big mode that was like, hey, this is like a whole season. I did it over multiple days. I thought it was pretty sick. I don't think Titan's gonna do anything here. I think he's just gonna die. But we're not here to win. We're here to see how strong these guys feel. I guess you got to hit this guy though. Can't really. Well, I guess you can reach that guy, so you could probably do something like this. This probably doesn't count as a class skill, does it? Well, let's not move forward until we have to. It does. That's nice. Are you immune to this stuff, or are you getting the effects? You are getting the effects. Yeah, this one's gonna be rough for sure. But I am curious. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Would you like to enter backtrack mode? No. We'll have to figure out how to survive. I actually don't even know if we'll be able to do this. Oh, one stage, not one full run. Yeah. I'm just trying to burn all the juice. So how do we the mead, I should say. They're all breakers, so you're not going to help. I don't know how we're going to deal with these guys. If they hit that hard, where like my guys are leveled, and they just one-shot them, and they do AoE, so it's not targetable, that could be rough. The knockover strat doesn't look like a viable approach here. Is this stage super fucking hard? These guys probably have some ward piercer too. I wonder if they're slow. I wonder if this will work. Let's give you this. Let's just see. Let's see if this ward breaks all three of them or not. And you might even die here. That's not what I wanted. It's fine. Just kill her. Kill her. She's not here for that. I just want to know, will this break all three? Or no? It doesn't. Reduce final damage taken by 60%. I wonder how that's going to work with you being fired and all. The issue with this character is that she kind of sucks in general, if I'm being completely honest. You're probably the best, and you're still like kind of mid. Like maybe we could do something like that. You gotta actually come up here, huh? You could still, I guess that counts as a class skill in this situation too. I think we're still dead here to these guys. I was hoping we'd be able to see yeah. That's life, buddy. You did survive that pretty well though. 5 hits, huh? Okay, very little damage there. Okay. So the infection isn't really gonna be what we want. I mean, maybe. Yeah, that'd be rough. Because these guys, I think these guys could be controlled, CC'd to death, probably. 3 active attacks. I mean, this is just... I wonder if we have to bring Anna for this. You're bad. She's just... The Silver Wolf Hunter is so fucking bad, it's embarrassing. But she's good in the Tower of Ascension. She does it because it's an enemy that she can make other people stronger fighting, and they don't target her. So I will acknowledge that. Could probably bring Alexi. Alexi probably gets fucking destroyed here, though. I'm not sure how we deal with these guys. I'm not sure how we deal with these guys. Like, is that this their basic attack? This prepares for a turn. Within 5 tiles. And hunted target. It is an AoE attack. So, like, you take less damage the first time. I feel like you don't really matter. I feel like you're pretty good here. But you're not good. Well, I guess it depends. We have, who goes first? You go first, so you're actually particularly not good, I think. You probably do this, and you just focus on trying to kill something. I don't know if this is the right call. I mean, it is 5% physical attack, and another 10% physical attack. Maybe that's pretty legit. I think this is probably better. We could do something like this. And this is probably pretty good too. It might be worth bringing someone like Inanna. Like these stages are so fucking hard, man. It's because the stages are aggressive, and I mean, the enemy just got strong mechanics. I don't think these 3 could do anything. I don't think you could. I can't remember if you break the foes or not. If you don't, you're very bad. You could turn off. Are they immune to active skills and interruption? I don't know if that counts as interruption. Oh, you don't even... The Celestial Song does that, right? Is no active skill... Now I gotta come in here and switch this up. I think I gotta click active skills. It's debuff... Okay, it is disruption. Okay, so this isn't even gonna be good for you, so you're probably gonna just want that. If we even bring you. Like, we could probably... I don't want to use... Like, I'm trying to use launch characters. That's what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to use characters... I mean, launch characters in lower rarity. Anyone ever pull a unit and regret it? All the time. Yeah. It's not initial characters, usually, but dupes. I've definitely, you know, the whole build pity cope has definitely been real. How do we break your award? I feel like... Sorry, how do we break your primal ward? You have to be hit by a skill with Ward Piercer. I mean, maybe Alexi is the way to go for you then, huh? I know that he's a tanky guy, but he can survive for a round. And he does have Ward Piercer on his on this because of this. So that'll break them. And then we could use Wild Axe. What the fuck's his name? Wildmane? Wildmane. Are they immune to... because you have Executioner. I doubt that this is the answer, but we could take a look. I don't like that. I think you just want... I think you want this. You want this? No, does this give you the effect when you heal up for the first time? No, it doesn't, does it? Okay. Am I going to use counterattack storm even once? I don't know. I don't think I will. I think I'll just take the fight to the death. This is probably not what you want. Ignoring more defense might be good. Maybe the Brutal Axe is good for you. When unharmed is probably not what you want. I think the Devil's probably the best on this map. We might even... is there anyone that we can use that will... You know, a summoner. That'll help me out here. Where's the Devil? Got a lot of these. Who's not in the... You're not in the fight right now. But that's magic attack. It doesn't even help you. Coco's not in the fight. That's physical attack. That'll help you. Let's just save this. That might even be what we had equipped. No, it almost is, though. These fucking buttons, bro. No, it's not what I had, bro. Because they undo all the shit. They undo everything when you accidentally hit that. I don't think this is gonna function at all, but we're gonna try. Tiden can't do anything on this map, unfortunately. It's just not his map. None of this is going to work at all. There's no way Dreadhusk can do work on this map, right? He does have a lot of HP, but not enough to live, I don't think. Plus, none of this is soil, sandbed, wasteland, or quicksand, or dust, right? This is snow. Alright, just throw this lady in here, and then we'll lose. We'll lose, but I want to see how we lose. I don't think these guys are ready to do anything, but I want to see if you're how good you guys are against these guys. You may equip this. I will allow it. We could also bring Ray Shot. I like Ray Shot. I don't think this stage is going to be possible with launch units. Maybe it is, though. You're fast. I'll give you that. Alright, so let's see what these guys do. I'm actually curious. Yeah, they hit me for 10,000 immediately. Why is it so much? Because they have 6,000 attack? I guess it's just because they have 107,000 HP, bro. I mean, they're not immune to percent-based damage, but they do have the primal ward. So maybe our goal is to do an AoE ward piercer, like with Alexi, and then percent HP them down. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Like, what is this gonna do? What are you hoping to accomplish here? Fucking nothing, bro. You would have to come up here and do this, and even that's not very good. It's all out of range. Don't worry about it. I mean, are these guys immune to control? That doesn't say immune to control. This doesn't say immune to control. This might. knockback and interruption. I don't know if, or does this guy also say knockback and interruption? I don't think so. So we could potentially put these guys to sleep if we had a shadow bomb, right? Like if we go up here and we do like, oh, that's kind of annoying. You actually can't reach them. Because you can't reach them, it's not going to be ideal, huh? Well, they are. Apparently, this doesn't do shit. How much is this actually doing? Even if it was reduced by 60%, 10% would be 10,000. So 60% would still be like quadruple this. So they must have more percent reduction than what it sees. You reduce piercing damage by 80. Oh, so that's piercing damage. I don't know if this counts as piercing damage. You only have 34,000, so maybe this is closer to 10%. This would be 3,000, so it's 1%. Why is it 1%? Because of this? Maybe? I don't know, man, but it keeps me up at night. All right, everyone just run away. We're all dead. Yeah, he ain't got nothing. Look how little damage that is. But now that they're ward broken, do they still take percent base damage less? This does percentage damage. Okay, so we can't do percentage damage on these guys. How do we do 100,000 damage? How do we do 100,000 damage? I don't know if this is possible without Anna. We'll just let you die. I wonder if this works. It doesn't. Man. I wonder if you should have a skill that lets you transform faster. Oh, you need the other one. Okay. If you switch your skill here from the bomb, seems like it's probably bad, and you could change it to this. This should be better for you. I mean, a less powerful throw just sucks. It doesn't read like it sucks, but you probably don't have the energy for it. Sheesh, how would you win this? Can they be put to sleep? But even if they can be put to sleep, we can't, because they probably can, because he could be frozen solid, and that would take care of one of them. But how do we get... You can't move far enough to get up here and hit them. Do these guys have a charge? Seemingly no. But if we can get, and if we could hit these guys with a percent, a luck infection, 3 stacks of infection, then Nona Will could put them to sleep. If we can manage to get all these guys in the same pile. These guys don't really do anything here. wonder how tanking Guzman is here. He might not be tanky at all. There's no magical attacks, so you don't care about that. I think you will take this, because you're not here for damage. I don't think Guzman could live, but I'm interested. I think you want to do this. This. We forgot your Luxite bomb, so it's not going to work, but... if we go here, can you survive? That's too early. So you're just going to stand here. You're going to stand over here. Because you could transform and deal some damage, but I don't think it's important. I think I want you to do this. I want to... okay, those watchers are going to kill you, for sure. But if we had another character here, they wouldn't, necessarily. That piercing is so brutal. So this is actually not bad, right? Because theoretically, these guys are attacking down here. And we do something like this. You could actually hit all of these guys. But even then, if we put him to sleep for a turn, will that matter? Maybe. Guzman's doing a surprisingly good job tanking, though. He is tanky. I didn't think that skill had War Piercer. I just like watching that again and again. The issue is the turn order here, so we want someone that goes before Nono will. How fast is Nono will? She's at 159. How fast are you? Oh, you do go before Nono will. No, you don't. I don't understand. What am I missing here? So I want someone that goes... right after these guys. These guys are at 180. So I want someone that's at... so I want someone at like 170. Because I want these guys to go, then I want you to go. Then you could Luxite bomb them. But you went before them is the issue. So I need someone that has between, what is it, 150, so between 160 and 179 speed potentially. 160 and 179 speed that has a Luxite bomb. Very few characters to look, but I always check Stinger first because he's the best. Not quite fast enough. Who else has a Luxite bomb? I wish I just had like a tag for Luxite bomb. I could probably do that. But I can never remember who actually has it. 165. So you could probably do that. And then let's put some characters down here just for like, well, maybe not these. We'll just put Anna down here for now. I don't even think Anna will survive. I think Anna will get fucking destroyed here. Well, maybe not, because she'll just knock them back when they attack her, right? But still, we'll put her down here. Oh, where is she? I can never find any of the fuck. There's too many characters in this game for this system now. All right, get you out of here and put. I don't know. Just put you down here. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Valerian Scout honestly probably does need a full set of gear, probably a set of pretty good gear too, because he's gonna get hit really hard. So you actually, you know what, take that from her. Whatever, take that from her because she's not in the fight. And then take HP. You know what? Take this, get some shield, and then you're gonna want, I think, just HP. I think that's all you care about. We could give you the world, actually. If this works, by the way, we probably will need a character that can actually recover energy as well. Let's take a look here. You just stand back here and be chill. I don't even know if that character could reach us. You just stand here. I want these characters to ideally be... Yeah, I mean, she's like 100 billion times better at this. You just stand. I think I want you here. I think I want you here. Nice, okay. Bro, just accept your fate. Already transformed, huh? I wonder if we don't need Guzman here. I think we might. Because... Yeah, I think we... Well, I don't know if we need Guzman, but... we might need someone here to do something like this. This isn't right. These guys are a tile too close. So how did that happen? Just fucking take me to church, bro. Was Guzman? There's no way Guzman was supposed to be here, right? But he moves. How does he moves? He was 1, 2, 3. He moves here. I just need to get it. I wish I could. I guess I could watch back the stream and see where I moved the characters. That would make it easier. Instead of trying to refigure it out. Per platypus. I totally spelt my name wrong. Fucking hell. Platypus. Alright, let's take a look at this. Trying to refigure it out. Let's mute. Let's close. This is not it. Let's take a look here. Was it only 6 minutes ago? Probably not. Here we go. I just had Guzman a tile further back. I didn't get it in their face. Nene. Look at that great damage, bro. She's absolutely killing it. All right, you stand there. Stand by. Stand by. Hey, what's up? Jolly ONG. I don't care about what you do. We're not here for you yet. We'll figure you out later. You could honestly probably solo that side because you're that fucking strong. We'll do this. Again, I don't... This doesn't, to me, strike me as we need Guzman. Although if this guy dies here, we'll be upset. Alright, so now we have to go back and we have to do some different... Hopefully this changes the RNG just by not using that skill. So it doesn't hit the same character all those times. Bro, can you hit another character? Oh my god. What about... No will, bro. I don't know whose turn it is. Is it No Will's? How is this not helping this guy? And now we don't even know if we're going to be in range. I don't even think we will be. So we'll probably have to refigure out how to move on that second turn. Bro, they're still targeting him. Oh my god, it was identical. It was actually identical because he's still standing there, I suppose. All right, well, why don't you come over here? And you come over here. And then we just have Guzman stand there by himself. Skip, skip, skip. Look at that. Look at that. That's like... That's fucked up, bro. I guess he's coming all the way over here. It didn't even hit No Will once. It's like you could tell this is the same roll of the same RNG again and again. I can't have him go any further, I don't think. Look at that. It's not even in range, bro. How is he in range? How many tiles away is he? He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 6 tiles away. What are you talking about? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only a 5 tile range. How is he even in range? Guzman's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it is 5 tiles. Oh my fucking god. I mean, it would make more sense just to restart the fight. This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever level this is, it's optional. So you ain't got to do it. Now No Will's gonna die. Watch this. Do they do extra damage to characters with shields? Because we might just be able to use like a Simona. These enemies and their fucking 1, 2, 3. How was that 5? I just counted. You know what? Because I was counting from this tile. All right, well, we just got to restart. We just got to retry. Because apparently that's too crazy to have a character within 5 tiles of a second character. Like, Guzman's probably not the right call here, but I don't know what would be the right call if we're just trying to tank. You can't use someone with shields because they'll die. I don't care about you. You still stand. Because if he's 6 tiles away of this tile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, he has to stand like here. And what's his movement? He has good movement. He has 6 movement, but if he stands 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then here he could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and throw. But I don't know if he'll even be able to throw far enough. Like, I honestly don't even know if he'll be able to throw far enough. I think we just need to keep all characters in range and hope the RNG is better. Because I think it is random. But it's only random the first time you do the seed, you know? And we could do, because Coco I don't think would work, it's AoE. 3 hits on this guy, 0 on No Will. Again, it was identical RNG. We've used the character that was weaker than this character, and they didn't get hit. Ugh. I mean, we'll see if we stand here saves us. This is all, by the way. Oh, see, but if you come here, then you're gonna die to that. Perfect. Ugh. This is all just an experiment, by the way. And now look at, you can't 1, 2, 3, 4. You can only move 4 tiles now because you're dying, and this character hit you. If you could move 2 more tiles, would it be enough? 1, 2. It still wouldn't be enough. You need to be 5 tiles away and then not die. So our goal is going to be to give you the tankiest piece of gear that we have in the entire game, and we'll give you the what's Hunter's Mark? Well, even if it is Hunter's Mark, it's still RNG who gets it. Becomes the priority target. That's not, this isn't a, I guess it is a golden line, but this is an AoE attack that hits randomly within 5 tiles. A random enemy 5 times. Hunter's Mark doesn't affect that unless it does. And even if it does, it would still be RNG that it went all on, it still would be a 30% chance to go onto this guy and not someone else, you know? So we have to get rid of your world. We have to equip you with this so you take less damage from ranged attacks. I don't know if this will make the difference. And then we've got to give you more HP. And because we were trying to use this so you'd actually be able to be more helpful in the fight, but I wish I could level you up a bit more. Yeah, luckily we picked all the good stuff. This stuff's all sucks. I will say this would have been better, but it's like my idea was he would never get hit because he's not supposed to. It is kind of weird for him to get hit. But that's not how the Hunter's Mark works. When attacked by enemies with the hunt's target, reduces damage taken by 25%. Hunted target becomes the priority of the Gold Lion tribe, but that means they target them. But they're still targeting Guzman with this, and then it's 5. And it's still hitting them with 2 out of the... It's not hitting them with all 5 arrows. If it hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would make sense. It's hitting them with like 2 of the 5, and then the second guy happens to also be hitting them 2 out of the 5. So it's not that trait. I think you have less HP now. You're also just like, you're level 52 and you're rank 10, right? Like that's why you're dying. So it's not ideal. You probably should do this. Again, I think Anna can literally solo this. Like, look how much damage she does without even having to put in any effort. It's crazy. And you're gonna stand back here. You're gonna stand right here. You're gonna stand right here. Do I want to pretend like you actually are gonna fight? Maybe. I bet she could just stand there and they will never actually be able to go. Sorry, we want to do this. Move right here. This is all, again, just an experiment. I actually don't even know if we're going to do this strat. I just need them to live for this turn. See, there we go. That's better RNG. Now you can come up here, and you could do this. I don't think you need to move, but it's okay. Well, you might as well do this first, right? Okay. Well, it is official. They can all be put to sleep. They can all be put to sleep. How did this, what makes this guy transform? Okay. When taking damage while injured. Understood. Can you, can you just stay where you are and hit this guy? Yes. Yeah, you just stay here, that's fine. We wouldn't want to use Guzman in this case to do that, because you woke him up. See, this is where we need the world. Potentially. Well, maybe not. But we need a way to generate energy on this character now, right? Because then you could keep them asleep indefinitely. But how do we generate energy? Because if we could do this, we could be at this tile. Maybe we even have you stand here. On the other turn. That way you can actually just walk here naturally and you don't need this. But even then. If we had her rank 3, maybe we wouldn't need it. Maybe we wouldn't need it. Because, her third ascension, because it becomes free. But is it still a 4-turn cooldown? Well, what is it? Celestial Song is a 3-turn cooldown. We'd be able to keep him asleep for like a while, right? Because but we would need level 3. I don't have enough resources to get to level 3. Because this would make it cost, it goes down to 2 costs, but it made it cost 0. If it costs 0, we could use it to put them all to sleep, because it does infect the dagger, which is 3 stacks of infection, which is the same as her AoE attack, and it actually does it in a bigger range. So it'd put them all to sleep. So you'd go up to, you'd have to start with 3 energy, you'd go to 4, you'd go to 5 energy, then you would go down to 2 energy, you'd go up to 3. So you'd be able to keep them all asleep for 3 turns, then you'd be able to use Celestial Shadow again. So you'd be able to keep them all asleep for 4 turns. But I don't know if it's going to deal enough damage because of their resistances. So I don't know if this is even like the right approach. If we could find a way to put Candlelight in there and keep her energy topped off, maybe. Tyre, maybe. But I don't really... If I'm going to use Tyre, then I would just use Ragnita at that point, I think. I don't know if there's a way to generate energy on this character. Because I don't have a way to, I would need a second Luxite Bomb in order to put them all to sleep on that turn. The tank is definitely the most optional. Like, it definitely has to be, it would be Guzman that goes. Not that the tank's bad, it just, like, it's not needed for that. And we would need to put in a character that could generate energy. And there isn't really any characters that I have that, and there aren't many launch characters that do that. Also, by the way, this would be something we would try to fix as well. What? I just want to play the game with launch characters, man. I wish I hate when gachas add new characters. I know. That's like the whole way they make money. But Path of Exile doesn't need to add new characters to make money, you know. I just don't like that all like. I just don't like the structure. It's all right. It's why I always get burnt out on gacha games. It's like, imagine you're playing Final Fantasy VII, and then 20 hours in, Cloud sucks now, and you have to use a new character. Like, oh no, Cloud's actually like the shittiest character in your party. You have to use the new guy that came out, and it doesn't matter if you like him or not. They're the most powerful. And then 20 hours after that, the new guy, you know, let's call him Zach, he sucks now. Now you got to use another character. It's going to be Cloud SP. It'll be Summer Cloud. He'll be just Cloud in a bathing suit. You're like, oh wow, this is awesome. I'm looking for someone that generates energy. Bitterwort does it, but not enough. I think Candlelight's the best character in the game at generating energy at the launch of the game. Probably. Every 3 turns, you give someone 4 energy. So you give them an extra energy a turn, and then this is every 3 turns, they get another energy as well. I think if we gave you the world, that would work. I think we gave you the world, that would work. But I still don't think it'll be good enough, if that makes sense. That makes old units relevant. Yeah, I know, but that's what every gacha game does. That's like not unique to sort of Convallaria. They release a new progression system that makes old characters relevant again. But it's like my least favorite thing about gacha games, and I know it's like my least favorite thing about a circle is that it's round. I know that's what I'm about to say. But my least favorite thing about gacha games is that they release new characters. What do you think is the solution to this power creep? Spending more money. I don't think there is a solution. The game has to be structured differently if it was to address it. Path of Exile 2, Path of Exile 1, these are the golden shining examples. They do not sell you power ever. They don't sell you any in-game power. They don't release a new class that costs more money that you have to buy and buy 5 copies of. They just sell cosmetics and stash space. And yes, maybe they'll introduce a mechanic and then they'll introduce a stash tab to make it more convenient and make it realistic. But there's never a point where you have to buy power. Free-to-play game. Free-to-play game, one of the most successful free-to-play games ever. Gacha games are structured to sell you power. They're structured to be pay to win. And so there will never be a way around it. In my opinion, I don't think there'll ever be a way around it. Myself. I wonder if we could sneak a character through here. Can a character with jump get up here? Without, obviously with teleport, we'd be able to get up there. But Wildmane, is Wildmane the one that gets all the jumps and stuff? Fuck it. This is quality of life, yeah. Free to try, but really need the map, currency, and premium tabs to play comfortable. I disagree. But, like, also, it's like, yeah, gacha games are free to play unless you don't want to clear all the content. You know, it's kind of like, it's more free to play than a gacha game. Like, it's true if you're gonna really, really want to maximally, if you really want to enjoy it to the max, you're gonna need also maybe I didn't even need to move Guzman up. It's hard to say. What? Okay, so is that the line? Okay, so that's the line. You should do this. You'll eventually want to buy stash tabs. Of course. At least the currency tab. Okay. Let's put Nona Will here. See, that's not gonna work though. How is that different than before? It is different. So we need, maybe because you guys get in each other's way here. So this isn't gonna work. Yeah, this whole strategy is not gonna work. Otherwise, I've completed all of the content in a few months. There's like certain things that you're just gonna be like in gacha games in general, right? Like you might be able to clear 90% of the content, but like there's always gonna be an element. I mean, Sword of Convallaria is probably the most free-to-play gacha that's ever existed. I'll be honest. It's probably genuinely the most free-to-play gacha that's ever existed that I've seen ever exist. But even then, like if you have an account, you're using only launch characters on like, you know, Tower of Ascension 7, you're probably not going to be able to clear it while getting 3 stars, right? There'll be certain things that are locked behind you, though. This looks like a bugged one. They're going to be locked to you. I don't think these are real. But also that requires you playing every single day for 2 years. Path of Exile, you never need, if you don't, you could start playing and stop playing Path of Exile literally the moment you want, and you're never going to have your when I quit Path of Exile and I come back next season, I'm not weak. My account isn't permanently weaker for the rest of time because I miss daily currencies and stuff. But yeah, Path of Exile is like the golden example of a free-to-play game. It's like the pinnacle of what a free-to-play game should be, where they sell you quality of life and cosmetics. And ideally, it would be just cosmetics, but I think they've acknowledged that they can't exist without the quality of life as purchases. But what they don't sell is power. And so gacha games are like, I think gacha games are like, I like gacha games because I play them. I like having something daily to do. I like having my numbers slowly go up over time. I like finding out how to use budget units to clear stages, right? There's a lot of good things about gacha games, but it's like, I think it's inherently bad for video games. And I would love gacha games. You know what's funny is Anna is soloing this side easier than I could have 3 characters try to manipulate this whole other side. But it is close. If I could just find out how to get these, how to survive this guy's attack, and like you said, it's possible that Nona will can because of her type advantage, but I don't think she will, if I'm being honest. I think this tile is safe. All right, that tile is 1 tile too far. Keep that in mind. This tile pulls her away. This tile does not. I don't think there's any reason for you to not use this right now. With skill gem skins that doesn't melt your GPU to help with visibility. I guess that could be true. I haven't bought any cosmetics in the game, which is why I'm the example of why they have to sell stash tabs, because I'm not going to buy any of those. I mean, I think I bought 1 cosmetic because when I bought the game, I had like the currency from buying the game. Yeah, she can survive that, but she can't survive this then, probably. It's a range of 2 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could. I don't want to. I'm trying not to bring Coco because Coco is not a launch character. But I don't think it's possible with launch characters. And I don't know if it's possible with Coco either. Coco might literally just get one shot by this guy. Because he's a breaker, you know. I don't think this is the weapon for you. I don't think this is enough. That's 5% HP. I think you need to use the one with 10% HP. I know it has other stuff and it has 11% HP on it. Well, it does have the 11%. Oh, but this has 16%. Okay. So this is probably going to be what you actually want. Save. And then instead of this, you might just want this. More HP. Yeah. Because this is Coco is not great at recovering characters. Coco's not great at recovering characters' energy, but she can do it. But I don't think she'll do enough. I'll put you right here. Come over here. How is that one tile too far? They changed. The AI changed. This tile was fine before. What changed? It must be Anna. It must be Anna. It must be Anna. It has to be this. Is annoying to trigger? I don't have it yet, but I believe you. I'm gonna stand right here. So it must have been something we did on that side because this is totally fine. This is fine. Okay. Good. You're at max, so you don't gotta do anything. You don't want to use that. I don't know why he walked that direction. Oh, just a one shot, bro. God. It's because she had a shield. It's because she had a shield. This guy does. That's right. This guy does. What is it? Is it this? Shield break 4. It's because he had a shield. And then it won't work here because our characters are dead now. Okay. I'll probably give this a couple more tries, and then we'll probably just never do the stage again, honestly. It's too difficult, and the AI units are complete crap. You could probably auto medium. That's my guess. But, yeah, you probably cannot auto a lot of it. You probably want to use this then, huh? This is our best defensive thing, 10% more HP. I feel like 8,000 HP is really low for Coco. But that's HP, 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 HP. I mean, you can't possibly have any more, right? I don't know why you're so low. Is it really just because you're rank 12? Because Guzman with this exact same setup is like 3,700 or something, I think. Unless I'm just wrong. It is quite a bit of base HP. The base is powerful. Maybe because Guzman's a destroyer. You know? So now you're at 14,000. I mean, that sounds good. I wanted you to get the energy, but we'll see. We might have to give you damage reduction. You stand by here. You stand right here. You stand right here. You stand right here. All right, does Coco die here? What's the cooldown on this? Only 1 turn. All right, well, you know what? Let's just see if this... We'll see if you survive with it before we see if you can survive without it. All right, you live that one. Oh, but you're still gonna fucking die to that. They are all breakers. But she did set it up correctly, but now she died. And unfortunately, that's not gonna matter for us. Oh, you're right. I do have all the Castalia on Guzman. In fact, this might not even work because you're going to be too far away, huh? Unfortunately, I don't want her to return to her starting spot. You know, that is one issue with this skill and not having tactics. I wish I could have a 4th character here. Here, just do this. Those guys, I think they literally can't even attack her, right? See, but because now we're still too far away to do it again, even though we have the energy, because we're 2 tiles away. That would also be wrong. This is just, yeah, I just don't think you could do it, man. And also, look how little damage it did. I think we're wasting our time. I think we're just wasting our time. I don't think we're gonna get any closer to doing with this strategy. This stage is fucking hard. I think this stage is harder than almost all the other ones that I did. All of these ones, I think, are easier than this stage. The bugs aren't that hard to deal with because you could deal with them in lots of ways. These guys have very... Man, I can't believe how hard 7 feels comparatively to 8 and 12. There's nowhere to knock him off, unless you can knock him off here, but it doesn't appear so. You just have to deal 107,000 damage to a ward-pierced enemy, you know? And Raging Blood. I mean, there's no way to get rid of this ward piercer, right? Yeah, you have to hit them with a ward piercer skill, but like I can't survive these hits. Even my ward piercing units can't survive these hits like at all. Even if I use all these Lucian units, not if I use these, it might be different. Like it probably is. Like you probably just throw in something like this. I mean, maybe she fucking dies just right away. I don't know. But even like these guys, I tried using this and this, and it just was nowhere near enough. Because even ward piercing, you still got to do the 107,000 damage at the end of the day, which is not easy for a silver unit to do. I'm like, she can hit him, I guess, you know. Watch out, guys. That's more damage than I did the entire thing. I don't use SPN on it for the hardest stages, but you are correct. I think that you might need them for the hardest stages, which is just not what it's not, you know, it's not what I like, but that's life. Let's see if Ragnita lives. I think she dies here for sure. Also, be careful not to put the a shield on her. She died, of course. Shouldn't have had her 5 tiles away. Everyone just stand by. Poison bros for the win. I wish. They just don't work on this stage. These guys take no piercing damage. Or they take no percent base damage. I put 6 stacks of infect on them. It did under 10% of their HP, so it's definitely not the strat. I forget to I remove her sometimes, but it's not really working. We could get an extra turn. Don't need it. Don't want it. Like, these guys have quite a bit less HP, but I still think it's way too much for us to kill. They have like literally a third. Like, but look how little damage we deal. This stage is harder than all the other stages I've done, for sure. These enemies are just way harder to kill. Way harder to kill. I mean, Anna will make it easier just because that's what she does. And even if we attack these guys like 10 times, I don't think it matters, you know? You can't actually do that. You have to deal damage 4 times, but you can't do that without dying. With Anna alert. I'm sure that's like fine, but you can only have 1 Anna, you know? I'm not saying if I switch these up, it might even be better, but like, I don't want to use Anna. I don't want to use Ragnita, you know? I want to use launch characters. I just it frustrates me that it's not possible. I feel like I feel like I fail, which bugs me. You probably do this. And you do this. Actually, can you take that back? Oh, yeah. I wanted you to take back the second turn, not the first one. It's all right. I want to see how this works. I want to see if we use this. This gets Ward Piercer. So this does 4,000 to you. If we move here, it does 4,000 to you, 2,000 to you. So it does do that, but you're still like super immune to most of it. It only does 900 to these guys. Yeah, so that's like not the dream. The ward mechanic is busted. Even the gold and silver Lucian characters struggle with it. They're terrible at dealing with it. They're terrible at dealing with it, man. It's because they can't apply ward broken. They're so bad at dealing with it. You have to hope that the enemy that you're fighting has a way to become ward broken. Like this guy does, but my God. But it's like he has 107,000 HP and there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys have how much? 77,000. Like how do I do this much damage? And they're aggressive too. If I could kite them, fight them one at a time, like I think I could find a strat, but it's like, Jesus Christ, bro. What am I supposed to do? I hate this stage. This stage sucks. Kick them back. Oh, they didn't do what I was hoping. Can you hit that guy? Nope. All right, move at me. Come at me, bro. You're not supposed to do that. Oh, your order is fucked up. So why do you... Maybe we walk down here. Well, now he does it. What? Like, if I wanted to even solve this side, why are you... Okay, see, that's good. I want you to do that. I want you guys to follow each other, although not that. So you pretty much have to do something like this. But yeah, even if I spend all my resources onto like this guy, I don't think I got what it takes. Does he counterattack? He probably doesn't. It's like, yeah, you can come over here and you can throw this at this guy. Look at this. Here we go. Big turn. There we go. And Anna hasn't even gotten hit, by the way. I think she dies here, though. She's finally ready. Oh yeah, how much damage did that deal, though? That's what I was waiting for. This guy has... Being able to lock down one enemy just is not that vital anymore, you know? 13,000. It's still 10% of his HP. Oh. This stage is... I think this is the hardest stage that I've seen so far. Maybe it's not harder than the Ragnita stage at the end. I don't know. But, like, this stage is fucking brutal, bro. 7 is brutal. All right, this character probably is insane. Within 6 tiles of the character. All right, easy. Yeah, I mean, 83,000, 83,000, 61,000. Like, I just don't have the damn... I can't kill these motherfuckers, bro. Well, let me look at one of the stages that I did and see... Like, let me take a look at 12. I mean, these guys weren't too... This was a tough stage. But even then, you can knock these guys off. And Anna basically had to one-shot those guys. So this stage was difficult, but it was definitely manageable. Let me find, like, what was a stage that was, like, hard? I mean, there's... Yeah, these stages are nothing like the ones that I'm trying to do now. These guys have... There's less enemies and less HP. And there's much simpler mechanics. But man, I'm surprised like 7 is so standout hard. And maybe it's just for my account. Maybe other people won't have this issue, but it's like it's kind of a perfect trifecta, right? It's like giant AoE, so weaker characters can't hide in the back. Like my damage dealers that are more squishy, you just die. I can't use I can't use shields to increase my HP because these guys get huge amounts of like one-shot kill potential. I can't really use green units because everything in here is a breaker, so I can't even use characters like guard and protect other characters. So you just need to be able to have like, just to like tank it up. I mean, like, it's just brutal. Unless there's a way to knock them off a ledge, but there's no ledges on this map. Even like Alexi seems like he sucks here. Let's take a look. Let's come up here. Only 8 tiles. You got this. Spank him. You're taking all my stuff. Damn, almost. We almost had it that time. I don't mind I like solving maps, but I don't really like I don't really even see the way forward in to this one, honestly. I'm not like, what do I even do? If these guys didn't have the ranges they have, maybe I would see something. But their ranges are so high. Every character one-shots me. Like straight up just like one-shots me. So it's like I just don't even know. I don't even know how I would progress in this stage. I mean, I'm sure that there are characters that are like strong enough where it's like they can do it. Obviously, I don't think this is a stage people struggle with in general. I think it's mostly just me struggling with it. Wow, you actually outrange her, huh? Wow, that was... Even Anna feels like she'd be bad on this stage. Like, you're kind of looking at how the enemy reacts. It actually seems like she wouldn't even be that good here because, like, they killed her without triggering her stuff even, you know? I mean, she's obviously OP against these guys, but, like... Some sort of... They have a charge. They have a charge that ignores her mechanic. Oh, maybe it's because it's AoE. Well, does it? Oh, no, it is a charge. Okay. Maybe if we just don't stand, like, Kitty, you know, on the same line as them. Still, though, it's a way to ignore. So Anna's just really bad against these guys specifically. Yeah, because they could just charge and then kill her. Okay, so Anna can't actually fight these guys. I don't even know who I would use to fight those guys, but I'm definitely on tilt right now. There's no doubt. Yeah, I think this is the I'm gonna say something. I think this is the hardest stage that I've attempted in the whole game since launch. Where it's like I just don't even know how to even progress in that stage, honestly. I feel like I can get probably a couple more of these, but yeah, these stages in general are just brutal. I mean, I've thought that about everyone, but yeah, again, well, these guys have way less HP. There is more of them, but like the difference is if you're actually able to kill people, okay, these guys have 140,000 HP, so maybe not. Yeah, I think the guard trial I might be kind of hard stuck on. I'm not sure. Maybe I could complete some of these stages, but who knows how long it would take. I was really confident I'd be able to get 7. I'm like, yeah, how hard can 7 be though? All right. Can I see the pick rate? What people are using on these stages? Yeah, so far the proof of strengths haven't been too bad. I'm wondering if the proof of strengths will get really hard as well. The proof of strengths have all been pretty easy so far. In fact, I'm not through them, but I'm on stage 6, and they've all been easy so far. Like 1 attempt, 2 attempt kind of stages. But this one, this is rough. This feels like a stat check. Like, it's not tactically hard. It just like you get an enemy gets within 6 tiles of you and you're dead, you know? Maybe you'd be... Nah, I don't even think you'd be very good. Because you get shields, this guy would kill you, this guy counters you, these guys are outrange you. Yeah, you would just die, like, immediately. Anna feels like she fits down here. She could just handle both of these guys, no problem. These guys get tied up for a long time. But she can't kill them. She will eventually die when she gets there. I don't know how we get to these guys, what we do about them. Their range and their damage is absurd. If their range wasn't so high and their damage wasn't so high, maybe, but they could attack 10 tiles away. If there's one character within 5 tiles, not even 5 tiles, if there's one character within 8 tiles, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If there's a character here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy here can hit this tile over here on his first turn, you know? If there's a character within 5 tiles. If you don't have a character within 8 tiles of him, then he can't. But the range is like it makes Kavar's range look immature, or not immature, but like silly. Like Kavar's range is like, oh, what, you've only got a range of 6 tiles? Bro, this guy's got a range of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tiles. If Cole could one-shot one, then you'd be able to go for another. 5-5, where you have to hit the guy 18 times per turn. How'd you beat it? I cheated. I have SP Sophia, so I just used that. But I believe Shakalulu is who you're supposed to use. So Nono Will hits 3 times every single turn always. Nono Will always hits 3 times a turn without fail, right? So you use Nono Will. And then I used SP Sophia. She has this attack here. Is it this one? The 4 closest allies perform 3 assist attacks. So this will just do it by itself. 4 allies do attacks. Nono Will hits for 3. You could have 2 other characters hit for 2. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then Nono Will hits 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, that's 12 just with 2 characters. But also I had Anna. Anna could hit 10 times a turn. But I believe you're supposed to use Shakalulu, who I don't have. If we go to the expedition. Someone use SP Mytha in the crew. I don't have any character that has a rally or a rally thing. Like, I don't have SP Mytha or any of those characters. But I believe Shakalulu is the best character for it. I don't know how to see what she does. I don't have her. But I'm totally stuck on that stage. I honestly, I cannot even think of I don't even see a path. Like, I'm at the start, here's the end. A lot of stages, I'm just at the start and I don't see how I'll get to the end, and I'll start doing things and I'm like, okay, well, maybe this will work. And then like you start kind of solving a puzzle. This feels like I'm just like, I can't even take the first step into the stage, you know? I have no idea what to do on that stage. I'm looking for her trait. I hate this site. Each time damage is dealt, she inflicts 1 stack of stinger mark on the target. When the mark reaches 3 stacks, she deals piercing damage 1 time to the target, then inflicts 1 stack of infection, then clears all stinger marks. So she does 8 damage 8 times. With this, it costs 4 energy. It still only does 8. That would only trigger it twice. But, I mean, this is 10 hits right there, right? So that would probably get you there. Shakalulu is probably like the easy answer. Anna, she has the burst shot. Burst shot attacks. It could even attack more. It attacks 13 times. It does 3 hits, and then it does a hit for every energy that she has. So you don't use it every turn. You use it on the turn where you like. This will give you a free turn. Like if your characters are regenerating energy or something like that. Like if like the way I had it, where I was like, all right, I got 3 characters that are on cooldown or they need energy. Like I used Candlelight probably to generate energy for a character. Then I would or you could use Candlelight directly on this as well to give it to you again. But like I would use the world to have them stand by, and then on the turns where I needed a bunch of hits for like in between the rounds, I would use her. Which one is the pick for Arabella or in Grand Helm? You've said, are any of those words, my friend? Tiphyria, I don't know what that is, or Narja, I don't know what that is. I'm quite confused because I haven't played Inna. I haven't played in a while. Which one is the pick for Arabella or in Grana Realm? These are like 7 words that are gibberish to me. I don't know if these are names or not, but the shorter answer is I don't know. I do not know. Hey, you're level 2. Good job. All attributes plus 2%. Peak. No, Anna, you're one of the most unlikable characters in the game, but you are very strong and you have a cool design, so you do pass. Yeah, I'm a little bummed out about that stage. That stage really did bum me out a lot, actually. I don't think I'm going to stream this game for the rest of the week. I don't feel like, after that stage, I don't really feel like playing. I'm not saying I'm done playing, but it's like, I think I'm going to, like, just do my dailies and some proof of strengths or something. We'll do a proof of strength, but I think I'm going to start a new game tomorrow. Just have some fun, man. Like, just go in and have some fun, not just I mean, I was already kind of feeling like it. I didn't even know if I was going to stream this today, honestly, but I did feel like it, so I ended up doing it. Let's just do the proof of strength. English and Brazilian, the best kind of mix. All right, characters that could generate shields, we got those. You just bring Simona. You're done. Do they have any resistances? Let's just... Oh, Simona, you need gear. Equip. You could probably go with... This does give really good shields. It actually has a pretty short cooldown, too. So actually, that's based. I forget. Her unique is actually pretty cool. It is only the level 1 unique, so she doesn't ever do Frostbite, but that's okay. I want to try this. You got this, bro. You got this. I wish he wasn't so fucking fast. This character is too fast for this mechanic that I'm trying to do. I might look at, so I want to look at some other people's clear of Guard 7, but I want to look at it. I want to watch their clears, but I don't want to, like, I know it's weird, but it's like, I don't want to see a bunch of characters that I've never seen before. I want some ideas for characters that maybe I have. See if I could actually follow a guide, or at least understand the structure of the fight. Or if it is just like a flat stat check, you gotta have it kind of thing, you know? Oh, we can, we have tactics. We have tactics. We don't need to worry, actually. I forget how powerful tactics are. We don't. I don't know if this will win this or not. We'll find out. We're not even going to give any shields. Let's give everyone a little bit of juice here. All right, already fucked up. Let's just see if I want to see if this does anything. Luckily, these stages don't take energy. Oh wow, these guys are weak as shit. The proof of strength are actually supposed to be easy fights, huh? Wait, what happened to his turn? What happened to her turn? Did they just stay stationary before? I guess they just stayed stationary before. Oh, okay. Wait, no, they moved. They did move. Okay. Oh, okay. This is annoying. Because you can't get out of there. I guess you can. You might be able to do this. Is that the farthest tile you could hit? You could hit that one right there. It's hard for me to visualize that. Yeah, okay. That's the farthest you can go. And that's as far as you need to go. Them getting to go before her is a bummer. Ideally, we just want someone faster than her. I don't know if there's a character faster than her, though. I think she's the fastest character in the game with the Luxite bomb. Which is very unfortunate. Because it's very much not what we want to be doing. Like, it's just unfortunate, that's all. You could stand right here. You could stand right over here. Are the guard trials found in the hunt trials? They're in the same menu. Who died? That's fine, I don't care. We fucked up again. All right, let's retry. You don't have the army breaking spear. You could jump in bomb, go back. Iggy? I don't have Iggy. So if he's faster than 185, that would actually be peak, though. We forgot to give you our favorite spear. There you go. Enjoy that. I wonder if the world cooldown affects the weapon. It might. Probably doesn't, though. But whatever, we'll take a look. Yeah, if we had a character that's about... Like, I wish there was... Can you organize characters by speed? Like, in any way? So it could work. Yeah, but I don't have Iggy. So it cannot work. I wonder if Coco has one. No. Actually, I never got the Valder flag. I guess it's a basic flag, though. So I'd probably literally never run it either. AoE sleep with Nona will. Yeah, I don't think this stage is going to be easy. Like, we could just overpower it 100%. I'm pretty confident. But I would like to have a little... I'm trying to have... I like just having fun. And so I'm trying to have fun in the way that I want to. So I'm looking for a character that has more speed than Wild Fox Pikeman and has a bomb. But I don't know if any legendary characters besides Iggy that I don't have has the bomb. Like, does Nurgle have it? I don't even know if where Nurgle is. We could have a Nana give you a bonus turn. Oh, we could use... There's a character that... Oh, we could use the book. We could use the book. Duh. The book. But then we just need a character that goes after book you, urgent you. Okay, I think we could do this. I actually think this works fine. Let's try this. So we could book you. And then we can urgent you. And then we can do this. You also need March command. You just do this. And oh, this is probably fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're gonna toss this right here. Bada bing. And then you're gonna come up. You're not even gonna move. You're gonna toss this. Nice. And you're gonna come right here. You're gonna stand. Do I care about you doing this? You don't have a way to generate energy. I think I want to wait for you to have some energy. Oh, there's more enemies. Uh-oh. I just cleared Guard Trial 7. I use Espionana, Henshin, Sanchez, Yasande, and Anna. That's so funny. Like, those are like, I have Anna, and I don't have the other 4 characters, and I have no idea who they are or what they do. Stand by. Can you 1, 2, 3, 4? Can you hit? This is kind of annoying, but you might be safe because this guy makes it pretty hard to hit you. It's a shame that I only have the spear at 1 star, so she needs to move 7. Yeah, it doesn't work if she has to move 7 because it's not possible, right? Okay, it is possible if you use the teleport. But then you can't use urgent command. So it is actually a pretty rough combo to actually land. If we had someone else that can do, because yeah, you can also just use this guy. We didn't give him the world, huh? Oh, we did. Oh my god, there's so many enemies here. I should just be brute forcing this. I should just be using like Rognita and stuff. There's no need to use these strats, I don't feel like. I wish, is there a way to tell if the spear's on cooldown? I think we're gonna kill these guys next turn instead. I think you're gonna stand here. Like, you could get in. Maybe it is worth it for you to get in here and do this. You can't quite reach, so don't worry about it. Oh, maybe we should be going for these guys. That is a pretty big group, but I don't think we need to. Oh, we're not gonna be able to do the combo. This is on cooldown. Bad news, bears. Maybe we could stand up here and throw it. Like right here. Because she could probably get the cooldown. No, she can't get the cooldown. She can't use the army breaking spear. Because of the march command. You can still try, though. Yeah, you're not going to survive that hit. I think that's okay. I want you to come right here. You can do the sleep combo with No Will. Yeah, but I mean, I guess it would work. It would probably be fine. But I think I need to save No Will still. Let's just see. Can you just yeah, I guess actually we probably do have to kill these two. We might be able to keep her alive if we go back and we do you know, we do something like this. How far can you attack? You can attack at a range of 2. Yeah, it's not really ideal, is it? Maybe just... No Will's too slow. You're going to get hit. So you're going to hit this guy. And then you're probably safe here. And then I don't have enough speed. I would have to go back a lot and undo a lot of these turns, I think. Honestly, if we just... I think we could just bring Ragnita and stuff. I don't care about doing, like, perfect stages on these, I don't think. I do like watching these guys kind of all dance around, though. Probably do want to hit this. Maybe not. Okay, well, it's just this guy hitting us, and this guy's asleep. We don't care. You want to stand by. We should have had Stinger with the other one, though. Nice, good job. Let's do this. That was the wrong guy. I guess it applies to... Oh, you know what? Whatever. There we go. Stand by. Stand by. You survived a hit. You did your job. We now have everything we need, so let's stand by. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh, nice. Good job. So you can move like this, this. Actually, can you move here and hit all of them? Does this work? You hit 2 of them. Maybe this is better, though. This guy's probably already going to die. You're out of energy, huh? That's all right. You just move over here. Let's go like this, this, this. Let's not forget we can just attack him normally. Oh, you know what? You could do this. I wish you could just put it on your own fucking tile, bruh. It's all right. Sorry, that's life. Bing. Yeah, that stage isn't too hard. That was a fun stage, though. I did have a good time with that one. Anytime that you could use the classic tower strats, it's a good time, but also probably a probably an easy stage too. It's the same mechanic, huh? Oh, I guess it does it for the first 5 stages. For some reason I thought it would only it was 3 stages, and then 4 stages. All right, so what was our... I don't think you really helped that much. Do we even need the shields? You do bring the book, I guess. Let's just bring I know it's not shields, but let's just bring Rognita. Let's see if Rognita just, like, kills everything. I'm interested to see how much damage she's going to deal. Let's pop this. These guys aren't even immune to knockback, are they? Like, this will do a lot more damage because of collision. Man, this is brutal. How do you feel about the wolf? Honestly, I bet you're probably fine. You could probably even counterattack both these guys, right? Okay, it still hits, apparently. Why does that still hit? Be honest with me. Oh, you could still clear the... Actually, you could still clear this out, can't you? If you use urgent command on this guy, and then use the book on her, then that just kills those 4 characters. And you do this for good measure. I wish this made a frost tile underneath her or something. That'd be so peak. That'd be so fucking peak, bro. And then you've got to use this, which is unfortunate, but that's the way the combo works. That's the way the combo works. It does trigger a lot of the devil stacks. That's great. All right, let's see how much damage you do here. Now that you got the devil stacks going. Sorry. I still think you like this. Oh, you can move again. Nice. Maybe you just take damage from the wolf. Maybe you don't need to take both hits. I don't know why that still hits. Isn't that weird? I'm Dutch. Isn't that weird? I love it when enemies aren't immune to everything. You can knock enemies back. They could take infection damage. They're just enemies, bro. If we clear them this turn, do we win? Or do we have to actually do it legit? Can you reach that guy? Spank him. All right, kick him. The dog goes next. We should kill it. And we might even kill this guy too. What did you target? Oh, was it too low? Did you actually... You might have lost your overkill from that. Okay. Some fights, if you clear them out ahead of time, you don't need to finish. But sometimes you do. Oh! What? 9,000? Sorry, my boy. You need to clear the waves. I hated the ice mages with all my soul. They so not all the stages you need to clear the waves. I mean, probably all in the proof of strength, but I just did the I just did a map where if you kill the enemies before the wave shows up, you didn't have to finish it. That was in the Pioneering Odyssey or whatever, though. Come at me, bro. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna come over here. I honestly think that Noda Will feels like dog shit in this fight. Just because if you could use the Luxite bomb, it feels like you don't really need the rest anymore, you know? They brought one extra dog, act like I give a shit. We're still gonna do the same thing. Urgent on you. We're just also gonna use No Will. You got this, guys. You guys ever play Wasteland 3? I really like that game. I think you have to stand here to get those 3. Yeah, or to get those 4. There's no need for you to run 5 tiles because you can't. So you can just do this. And honestly, they might just die. Eh, they probably don't. Let's see what they do. Alright, let's come up here. Let's go Super Saiyan. Will this go Super Saiyan? On all of them? I don't know if this counts as a Highland advantage, though. So I think I'll just do it like this. Apply the debuff that avoid or avert healing you can clear everything, kill everything in the same turn. I don't know what you're talking about. That makes sense to me, but I believe you. Spank him. Yeah, it seems fine. You don't get a move after that, though, so you're probably toast. It's alright. You did good enough. You did good, Pig. You did good. You are a little kind of scuffed here. Can we, yeah, we still can't do that. Can we, where did you start? Okay, let's pretend like we want to move here. Oh my gosh, this is going to be annoying. Okay, that's okay. It's not good. We actually could still be an issue here. Yeah, they're probably going to kill us all right. Yeah, it's because we couldn't quite reach him with No Will, unfortunately. So where did we mess up? Was it No Will last turn? Not really. Oh, actually, we could go like this turn and move all the way up here. See if that helps. I think we just might want to give everyone a shield. Oh, we can't. This thing being a turn later, I guess we could just have... these guys have an insane range, right? These guys can attack. Actually, I think we're fine. I think we just undo what we did. I think you just stand here. I think you stand here. I think you stand here. We just stay out of the guy's range for a turn. As for you, maybe we do try this time. This might be a high advantage, right? Nice hit. Good hit. Can you use this? You could use it from up here. Come on. I feel like that's silly. We're waiting for next turn. You don't necessarily need to wait for next turn to use this, I suppose. Or, you know what? You can come up here and help this guy. You know what? Just fucking stand there. Just stand there. That's not in range. It said 3 tiles. It said 3 tiles. It said 3 tiles. What are you talking about? 1, 2, 3. That's... Can you target... Oh, she could target the ground? You select the location. You select the location. You don't have to select the target. Alright, well, we got to go back a little bit further. We just got to move these characters further away. Let's just assume that this is far enough away because we have more rewinds. This is the annoying part, I'll admit. The Ice Mage isn't too bad, but it is very annoying that it specifically we're not even gonna kill one. I'm not paying attention. What happened? I don't know. But it's like the fact I didn't know it could target a ground. Had I known, it's still, I think it's still easier than that fucking archer. That archer with a fucking range of 13 tiles. That one was maybe it's honestly it's on the same level. And everyone just move up here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. How big is it? Is it a 4 range or is it a 5 range? 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can move 3. So you can move 1, 2, 3. You can move here, and then you can do 1, 2, 3, and it'll hit within 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you have to be up here. I think you're safe up here. I think you're safe up here, but I don't know. Okay. Wrong one. Got to be careful. Only 12 rewinds on this map. Let's grab him. I think you're okay to stand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, thank God. Nice, nice. Nice. Good job. Stand up there and look cool. Hit him in the back. Make them bounce into each other. Hit him in the back. Stand back up here. Yeah, no, Ragnita is pretty balanced, honestly. She could make it up there. Okay, I didn't think the guy could make it up there. Shows what I know. Oh, bruh. Bro, are you kidding me? Alright, well, you're coming up here. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna put this right here. You're gonna hit him. Now you're gonna run away. You're gonna run away. Run! Can she actually hit this guy? Oh my God. Of course she... Did she even hit him in the wrong... Like, why wouldn't she hit him? Maybe she can't stand here. Oh my God. What a fucking piece of shit character, bro. Just absolutely pisses off the world. All right, well, we're making progress here. I wonder if the proof of strength's what I'd prefer. I don't know, man. I'm genuinely still upset about that other stage. Black Wolf King has endless powerful reinforcements and grants all enemies the ability to instantly kill by breaking shields, but its absolute 0 will cause high damage to itself if it attacks enemies carrying shield. Well, let's just take a look. All right, well, he starts close. We're not even going to read it yet. We have to see how he actually is in combat. All right. Trait. Advanced immunity. So that's immune to piercing damage. 95%. He's got 2 million HP. He's got 2 million HP. All right. Immunity to control. Teleportation knockback. Yeah, okay. So HP percent damage reduced by 95%. No one has a thing that I could check that with. See how much it would do. You ignore frosty tiles, you get some stats. Every one ally that exists in battle reduces damage taken up to 500%. It reduces damage taken by 100%. Up to 500% less damage taken is a pretty big number. After using absolute 0, summons Lucian Brute Bear. Summons a couple guys at fixed locations. Okay. 100% physical damage. When attacked from front or side, enemies without shield, decreases final damage taken by 50%. Increases final damage taken. All right. Can only be used when only the character is alive. Prepares for 1 turn and can deal physical damage equal to 120% of HP to all enemies. If the target has shield, the character takes counter damage and piercing damage equal to 5% of its HP. Okay. So, I mean, that's still 5, 10, 15, 20. It's 25, so that's a quarter of the fight. I mean, without changing anything, I guess we'll just see what happens. We have shield. It just doesn't take any fucking damage normally, huh? But you still want to use this just to generate your stacks. And we'll come up here, I guess. I don't know. I wonder if his buddies are gonna be a pain in the dick. I mean, I guess you just attack, right? What's the advantage to not? Look at that hangman's mark. Oh, the shield wasn't strong enough, huh? Alright. So... this is inaccurate. I don't know why it's showing an inaccurate shield here. So we're going to want to increase her... This isn't not accurate, right? Is there a way to see how much shield that is actually? I think if we just need to increase Simona's whatever it's called. Simona's magic attack, I think, is what gives her shield. We'll take a look. We could read. I know how to read, bro. This gives everyone armor of ice. 60% of the character's magic attack. Uh-oh, can we? Can we increase her magic attack anymore? I don't know. Every time when I come first, what I do is smash that like button. Hoorah! Thank you. Is there a way to generate an ice tile underneath Simona to increase this? Maybe not in the first turn. This would allow us to in future turns. Sorry, what am I doing? Well, this isn't the best one. This would be slightly more, right? Because this just has way more HP on it, and the HP does increase this. I don't know which is better. Oh, this is going to be better, because this will also give her 12% increased attack and defense. So this should be enough. What are you doing today in game? We're doing... Well, I fucking failed for like an hour and a half on Guard Trial 7. Not even close to getting any progress on that. Made like literally zero progress. And now we're doing Proof of Strength stuff. The shield's bigger. It's hard to tell how much bigger, though. Let's just see it if we have enough and how much damage it's dealing. Not even close. It's absolutely killing us. So how do we get more shield? Do we need to run Tiden? Okay. We might need to just run Tiden. You still stuck on this boss? I wouldn't say I'm stuck at all. I've been playing this for a couple, like, I've been playing this for under a minute, probably. Or, you know, not literally, sorry, but like under a few minutes. So that actually felt like that did less shield. I don't think it did, though. But we'll put Tiden in here. And we'll see what happens. It just seems like you just want to generate shields. Just a bunch of shields, right? Just use this. We're going to get rid of those characters anyway. You don't need this. You need this. Is a tree sat for the stage? Sorry, I'm not struggling yet. All right, let me struggle before I fucking before we start getting too many suggestions in here. So let's take a look. You're slower than Tiden, so I don't know if I care about using you. I do kind of like this, but no. I want to use. I like using launch characters and Simona. I'm going to use Simona because I like Simona. You don't serve a purpose. You might. Does Absolute Zero count as an AoE? It does, so you actually might just take like literally no damage from it. I don't. You might be totally fine using that. You definitely have no purpose here. Well, you do generate shield, I guess, but probably not enough. We could probably use someone like we need to have a full cast of characters because that's what increases our damage. We might still use Ragnita just to speed it up. Not that I really think she's particularly good. You give extra movement. You give a little bit, not that many shields though. You don't give that many shields. Let's give who is it? We got where's PayPal guard? Yeah, this guy's good. He does have to, so the unfortunate thing is when hit by an active attack, not you, sorry. Is it after taking damage? You can't actually take damage. So you can't really get penance. Unless you can make yourself take damage. Let's just, all right, let's just throw someone random in here as well. Like this. First, let's give you some gear. Let's equip. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know why this is what you have equipped, but this is going to be fine. Okay, never mind. Tiden, I want you to equip this. And now I want you to equip this. Yes. And that should switch it back onto the other guy. Team Meteor. I think Team Meteor does have a lot of shield. Who is there? Who did I just take off? PayPal? Where did PayPal go? Oh, is he up here? Is he at the start now because I put him in my team? And the screen reset or something? Let's just put something on you. I don't even really want you on the team, but I don't care for now. Just put, yeah, equip Dandelion Sword. There you go. Equip this. Equip this. I don't care what you have right now. I guess you can equip that because no one else is using it yet. And then where's the thing that gives you shield at the start? You have this. Well, you have a shield. Let's just do this for now. I don't think he's going to be on the team. I just want to start. All right. We're not trying to win in one attempt. We're just taking a look at it. Plus, we're probably going to run someone like Candlelight. So we'll do this. I still want to move you up. Don't know if it's important, but I want to move you up. You to stand by. Titan's slow in this team. Is it this one? Might as well go up and hit him. Doesn't do any damage, but that's okay. It still killed Simona. That's interesting. I wonder why it kills. Oh, it's because he's a... No, doesn't he have a disadvantage? And reduces the character's damage by 50%. Who? What? You do have a charge attack, interestingly. What is that thing he's doing before he hits? It's kind of hard to see. Kind of interesting Simona's still dying here. We might need to give her the free shield, huh? But I'm kind of interested what's happening here. What does he do first here? He does something right there. I don't know what that is. And then he does this. It only did 68 damage to her, actually. It actually only did 68 damage to her. Which is kind of interesting. So she was very, very, very close to being totally fine. But we'll just give her some more shield, probably. Her shield generation has never not been, like, enough. So it is kind of interesting. Especially as she's a watcher, that it's not, like, more than this guy. Especially when we had the code defense. Maybe we didn't give her the code defense. Well, I guess if it's piercing damage, it wouldn't make a difference anyway. You probably don't care about this. I wish we had a way to give you an ice tile. If we just had a way to give you an ice tile, you'd get 15% more shield value, which would be awesome. But you probably got to get rid of this and just equip, I don't know, something like one of these. What is this called? That's called Temperance. This gives you 10% magic attack, so that's probably pretty good. And we'll save this one. Now you'll start with shield. This is like so bad on her though. But it would keep you alive for at least the first turn. And we obviously don't need no will probably at all. We probably don't necessarily want these. We have to take a look at what the enemies actually do when they show up. Is it because you're getting hit on the side? Do you think it does more damage? Because I swear she has more defense than the rest. Especially like, well, no will takes way less damage because it's AoE. But how does KA guard fare here? How is he doing better? We'll just stand by for now. Does it hit multiple times? Then he gets to go again. That's kind of interesting. It prepares for a turn, and they can deal physical damage equal to 120% to all enemies in battle. And what about these guys? What do these guys do? They've got 34,000. This is a much harder stage than the other ones. Supreme shield break. Well, let's take a look at what this guy does. After now he can't use absolute zero. You select the spot. Well, you have a basic attack. He has 8,000 attack, though. Well, he does get 50% damage, right? I wonder if Sunder doesn't work. It doesn't say that if the target doesn't have a shield, but I assume because it didn't do the piercing. Let's take a look. Honestly, this kind of seems like it could just be an old tower stage. These guys, this guy you can't infect, right? This guy is not going to be immune. Is going to be totally infect immune because he's 95%. Right, advanced immunity gives him 95%, right? But these guys I don't think are immune to percent-based damage at all. These are just like the rest of the guys that we've been fighting. None of these guys are immune to percent-based damage. So like, there is a chance where it's like you do the old strat where you just bring a couple bottles and you just throw it at them and they die. You know, that's what we've been doing on these previous stages. So it's probably that. The only thing you would need is maybe Simona isn't good enough here. Maybe we need the world for Tiden. Like, this wouldn't be the team we would use. I could already tell. You have to target a character with this? No, not necessarily. Where can you target? You can target here. Just do it. Right? Because that does... Well, that did 15,000 to him, actually. He does have 2 million HP, though. So that's probably not all that important. We're gonna give up on your life. I'm not that interested. You could just sacrifice yourself. I just want to see how much damage he does when he hits. You didn't attack. Why didn't he attack? Also, how come he took so much damage? He's at... Why did he take so much damage? Why'd you take 500,000? There's no way that 6 stacks of infection and a scorch did... There's no way that 6 stacks of infection and a scorch did 500,000, right? He has 95% immunity. So how would that do almost half his life? It's only 6 stacks of infection. It's like not even enough even if he had 0% immunity. Is this mistranslated? Does he not have advanced immunity? I mean, it says so here, but there's no other way he would have taken that much damage. Right? I mean, there's nothing in here that says he would have taken that much damage from percent-based stuff. So what's going wrong with here? Why does this guy take 50% of his HP? I mean, it's not that much. It's literally, he hits himself with his skill. What are you talking about? His basic attack? Immune to passive reduction. And reduces the character's damage by 50%. After dealing damage, inflicts piercing damage equal to 100% of P attack plus M attack. Infection affects him. But it does, unless this is a lie. Reduces HP percent damage taken by 95%. So what are you talking about? What skill hits him? This makes us do a counterattack. He takes counter damage when he uses absolute 0. But when he uses his basic attack, he doesn't. Unless this is implying that he deals himself 100% piercing damage. Have you tried the Element or Anana Guard trials yet? I have not. But I don't have any Element units or any Element legends, so I won't be doing that. But he should be immune. So, but this is what I'm saying. So it just mistranslated. He has a pierce damage multiplier. Increases pierce damage, not pierce damage taken. And for every one ally that exists in battle, reduce damage taken. So something in here is not translated correctly, is what I have to assume. In what world does anything... What is the line of text? What is the line of text that you think I'm misinterpreting here? Obviously, he's getting hit by infection. He's taking damage from collision, apparently. But he's not supposed to. According to this, he's not supposed to. His description is inaccurate. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just kill him then. Let's just kill him then. Let's get rid of all these losers, and we'll do exactly what we've been doing. Get rid of you. We don't need you. I do kind of like you. Bring back Snow Guard. I hate mistranslations, bro. Not you. You. I want you to be down here. And where's Stinger? Where's Stinger? Stinger's a gold. There we go. Hopefully he lives. Why isn't the... There was a bug with this boss. Maybe it is a bug. Maybe he is supposed to be immune and they messed it up. That would be very funny. Oh, this is slow. Let's see if he's immune now as well. I'm just kind of curious. I want to see if he's... Okay, so he's currently... Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe an infection just works, because... Let's just try it. Let's see if he has to do his attack first. I'm kind of curious. My combo won't work. All right, we're gonna let you kill these guys. I just want to see if you take the infection damage, because that's correct. But the infection, for some reason, that's fine. You can kill them. I just am trying to see if he takes the infection. I mean, that's got to be a bug. That's got to be a bug, right? He's not supposed to be... He's supposed to be immune to infection. If there's going to be like a line specifically about that, right? Bring characters who are better at healing, otherwise known as Inanna. I don't know who that is, so maybe they are. Our characters cannot deal damage, but can use various healing and assist skills to strengthen or heal allies and eliminate enemies. This sounds kind of interesting. I've got quite a few characters that could heal. Angel about to pop off right now. This stage is bugged. I do like the stinger. Yeah. It's not cheese. It's bugged. Cheese is when it's something is possible and then you buy. It's like cheese is when something is possible, but it's not the intended method, but you could bypass it. That's like just an exploit. You know, I don't think you would call an exploit cheese. You can't do that stage without a piercing bottles team. I mean, it would if you had to fight that stage the way it's worded, I think it would be by far the hardest proof of strength. But it is definitely either mistranslated or bugged. There's no way that it's not, because there was nothing in there that said that. So, but yeah, I mean, luckily, so like you have to read what the boss does. So the reason I dislike, so there are a lot of people that don't read boss fights and just go in and start doing stuff. And usually then they get kind of stuck. They're like, what do I have to do to beat this boss? And then sometimes I like to read the boss fights to learn what to do. But if you read that boss fight and you learn what to do, you're going to actually end up worse off than the person that just wang it and didn't try to understand what the boss mechanic was, you know, because the boss mechanic was wrong. So that kind of bugs me. Also, did you know that this game has an Easter egg for Final Fantasy Tactics? Watch this. This game has an Easter egg for Final Fantasy Tactics fans. Okay, I gotta reset. I'm fucking it up. I'm normally pretty good at it. God, I'm so bad right now. 1 second. See that? You remember Final Fantasy Tactics, how everyone is always walking in place? Exhibit A. Take a look at that. I wish that they did this in combat. I really do. I really wish characters had their little walking animations just always standing there in combat. Just. Anyway, are you guys excited for Langris or Sea of Sword? You don't have many characters to do it without piercing bottles, so it's just two different ways. I don't know if you're misunderstanding, Ivan, what I'm saying, but I'm saying the words in the boss description are wrong. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a good thing that the boss is bugged or a bad thing that the boss is bugged or that there's some sort of mistranslation. I'm just saying factually, it's something is incorrect about that fight. Either the wording on it is wrong. That's the kind of stuff. This game has a lot of that, and I understand its translation. But like when you look at FICAL, right? Get the fuck out of my face. When you look at FICAL and you look at this, when FICAL is being attacked from the front or side by enemies who are not on adjacent tiles, he initiates strike back. This is a lie. This is a lie. This is a lie. I just want Unicorn Overlord 2 or another ogre battle. We'll probably get Unicorn Overlord 2 at some point. This is a lie. It doesn't mean enemies who are adjacent tiles. If it did mean that, when you use the melee crossbow to get -1 minimum range, it wouldn't work. But it does work because it's not actually accurate. It's enemies that are within range. But the wording of it means, why would you ever even try? Why would you try to get a counterattack on an adjacent tile when it explicitly says that that is not how it'll work? And that's exactly the same kind of situation with the boss. What are you trying to show me, Ivan? What are you trying to show me? You're not arguing anything. I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna make fun of it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna make fun of it. Are you wily? 8 rounds. Use your guy. You got it. But you're not. If you wanna show off, that's cool. But I'm just saying that Well, you're not engaging with what I'm saying, so that's fine. Um, but that's also the same with like FICAL. So there are some translations like that. I would say most of the translations are good, but the issue is when there's those kinds of specific translations, it makes you doubt how other things will work. You'll be like it just happened again on Anna, right? What is this saying? After attacking, consumes all energy and burst charge based on the total consumed, which is not exactly how it works. It almost is how it works. But what it does is it consumes all your energy and converts that energy into burst charges. Then it also does the burst charges. And the reason that's different is that if an enemy dies if an enemy dies before you actually get to the burst charges, if you have 5 energy and an enemy has 10 HP, you attack them with this, you will just gain 5 burst charges. You won't use any of them. And so you actually do generate a bunch of burst charges. And this doesn't imply that it generates burst charges and then spends them. It just says it consumes your energy and your burst charge. Then, based on the total hits, you do a number of hits. But really what it does, it first converts the energy into burst charges. And like this is small, this is minor, right? But it does affect how you might take a turn. And it does affect potentially a Castalia that you might use because this is good. And so when there's some translations like that, it does kind of shake your confidence a little bit. And like, okay, what is exactly how it works versus what do I need to test and what do I need to reinterpret with things like that. But for the most part, I think the game is accurate. All right. That being said, the proof of strengths have been very fun. The proof of strength is some of my favorite content in the game. They are fun content. I personally think one of the best additions is the Pioneering Odyssey. The Pioneering Odyssey is just a great way. I mean, once you're done with it, you're kind of done with it, I suppose. But for like a lot of players that are in their first weeks and months, it's just adds so many stages to do. And the stages are fun because they're not that hard, but they're not so easy where you just go in necessarily and random, and auto them with random characters, but it allows you to probably use overpowered characters to auto it, or you could use like your common units, your rare units, your epics to still get through it and do a pretty good job, which I really like. I'm not opening your replay, Ivan. I don't want to. All right, guys, that is all for today. I see that you use Camelot. I saw. If you want me to click on it and you see me killing you want to watch me watch you kill the guy in one turn with a really powerful character or something. I don't know why you want me to watch it. It's been forever with Pioneer, and we're at 26 out of 30. Is that where everyone's at right now? I mean, you got me beat. I'm at 11. So I'm not even close, but they will add another one afterwards. And when they add another one, because when people start getting to the cap, they'll probably let people sit at the cap for a while. And then after the cap, hopefully they make getting to that faster. I hope they speed up some of the earlier stuff. Especially because they'll have to add another difficulty to these for those people too. I don't know why I would ever do these 3. I feel like I never will, unless I don't know. I don't think so. You're at 6 out of 30? What are you talking about? Or are you talking about what, these? What are you talking about this? Oh, sorry. 6 out of 30. Okay. Yeah, this is how many of the will you have. Understood. Still, yeah, I'm very far away. And I've been doing, this has been like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. So maybe in 6 months, I'll be surprised if in 6 months I'm caught up. And I think this is all I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to progress these stages. I think I'm going to play another week, progress these stages up to, and try to keep up on this. Do my dailies, push my pioneering thing, do the expedition, the lighthouse. I think I'm going to do the expedition, do the pioneering odyssey as quickly as I can, and then I'm probably going to not play much more beyond that right now. Badge of oath keeping. His doesn't even need it though. Even if it does need it, it doesn't need very many, right? Like, and they give you so many free ones. Like if I take a look at well, this one I don't even need it. This one is not. This one's the piety. But the other one is I haven't needed them. I think they're for the generic ones. But even then, even if they are for the generic ones, when would I have time to spend my 3 limited ones a week to clear those stages instead of clearing the new things for all the new rank 13 ascendancies? I'll never be able to go back. Have you caught up on the main story? I finished it. Well, it depends on what you mean. I did the season of Spiral of Destinies, but I haven't done any of these. I don't even know how far I am. I'm probably really far behind on Fool's Journey. I'm only on stage like 16, so I don't know how many they are now. They might be at 20 or 22 for all I know. I don't think I'm going to do these. I might. I don't know. There's a lot of content I could still do, but I'm at the point now where I'm probably going to wind down on my Convallaria coverage to how much I play until new content comes out. I'll probably still do a couple more videos, but I'm ready to play Golden Sun. I'm ready to play Entropy. I'm ready to play Langrisser Sea of Sword. I'm ready to play Suicode and Starleap. I'm ready to play Trails of the Sky 2nd chapter. So I think I don't know how much I'm actually going to spend time into doing these stages. This will be, I will be honest. As soon as Sea of Sword comes out, Langrisser Sea of Sword, and Suicode and Starleap, I'm not going to touch Sword of Convallaria for probably at minimum 6 months. Fool's Journey ends at 16. Okay, so I'm actually almost at the end. I'm kind of interested there. So I won't touch I won't touch this game for at least 6 months. Like there's just the fact of the matter. It'll be a brand new game, tile-based tactics. My favorite things about this game are the characters, and them not being in that new game will really suck. The game is going to be more waifu and gooner, and I think the game might even be a worse game. But as far as YouTube is concerned, it's going to have way more hype. It's going to get way more views. It's going to be 100% novel. I will be at the intro to a gacha game, so I'll be able to use lower rarity intro characters to clear hard content. I'm pretty confident. And Suicode and Starleap, I think, is going to be really big. So Sword of Convallaria will 100% just not be on my radar at that point. And also, it'll probably be sooner than that because I'm going to be playing... I think I'm going to start playing Entropy. I don't know if I'm going to play it on stream or not. But Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter, right? This one's going to be really big. Final Fantasy Resonance, I'm going to be covering that. So within a month, we'll be playing this game. Within 2 months, we'll be playing this game. And then, yeah, hopefully pretty soon will be that. So I'm not done with Sword of Convallaria yet. But right now, it is still kind of a tie me over game until the other stuff comes out. So just so you guys aren't like caught off guard when I stop covering Convallaria again, I am having a great time with the game. And there's still a lot of content to do, a lot of story stuff. But I'm starting to run low on video ideas again, which is kind of when I start to patter out a little bit, you know. So I got to sit down and actually think of some videos that I want to do, not that I can do, but that I actually want to do, you know. I like doing budget clears. That's like my favorite thing is budget clears. And that's not, I'm starting to get to the end of the content that people would be potentially interested in with budget clears, right? I've covered TOA. I mean, maybe I could figure out a TOA. Maybe this is like my next project is going to the TOA for, how do I get there? Why would you go straight there? Tower of Adversity for the lower floors. I might even be able to do, like, in 2 days, we'll do stage 7. But I might need to find a strategy for this. But, like, I don't want to use this kind of team, bro. I want to not use Anna. Here we go. Nah, never mind. I don't know who that is. That is. I just saw this character and I was into it. This is kind of funny. This is very, very low value, but it is just a solo clear. Can you get higher than that? I wish I just showed it, like, not a high score, but like the high score. Maybe it is that one, because one time I did it like this. No, this is higher, but it's at the bottom. Minimum score. Minimum power. Well, that doesn't count. We might figure this out. What's OC Traveler? Is that Octopath Traveler? It might be. Whisperborn. Brown Dust. I don't know what Brown Dust is, but I hear it's just a Gooner game. Oh, sorry, don't look up Brown Dust. Whisperborn. What did I spell? Whisperborn. Nah, sorry, it already looks too Gooner. Like, I know. See a sword. Well, I mean, this looks pretty fun. Maybe it's not. This looks kind of fun. The waifu stuff definitely bugs me, and I know Unicorn Overlord. Sorry, I know Langrisser Sea of Sword is gonna have some issues with the Gooner stuff, but this is definitely it. This is an AI. Anyway, I did get into the. I do have access to the CN version of Langrisser Sea of Sword, the closed beta test. They're going to send me access. I don't think I could stream it, not because of an NDA, but because I need to use a VPN in order to access it. And I don't think I could use a VPN to China and stream on my PC at the same time to, like, my normal thing. Maybe I can. I honestly just don't have any knowledge about how that stuff works. So, but I can obviously record locally. So I will make videos on it covering the game. I don't think we're getting it soon though. I think it'll be semi soon, but SOC has the lowest quantity of Gooner content. I mean, they have the Hasna, but like 90% of even like the skins aren't Gooner at all. I really like that about Sword of Convallaria. Sword of Convallaria does a shit ton right. It does a shit ton right. The only issues with the game, in my opinion, are the issues that come with every gacha game that's ever existed, where it's power creep over a set period of time, and hyper-specific stages and hyper-specific mechanics to sell hyper-specific characters that fill those niches, you know? Like, they'll have a character that's like, hey, this character does a lot of damage, but then they'll design it in a way where it's like, this character deals a lot of damage in the way where this stage, if you deal damage any other way, will fuck you over. And they'll have, like, really big stat checks. Like, you know, it's like, that's just gotcha stuff over a long period of time. You know, single-player games don't typically have that. You could just grind and level up and get the characters, max it all out. But in a gacha game, that's the biggest issue with the game, is that it's a gacha, not that it's a. But like, and even then, this game has some of the best lower rarity characters of any game of all time. Where even on super high clears of super difficult content, you are regularly gonna find lower rarity characters. And sometimes the lower rarity characters are genuinely the best in slot for a team, which is incredibly rare. I don't know if that even exists in another gacha. So I do got to get rid of it's 220.